For more information about the following, please go to catherinestrang.com. The following exercise is one where we take ourselves deep into ourselves and then into higher energies to recreate our inner state in order to bring about changes in our outer life. This exercise is not for any of you who are experiencing overwhelming feelings or pain at the moment. This is for those of you who are simply having difficulties in some areas of your life and would like to make changes in those areas through inner work. So bring to mind now something that you're struggling with, an issue in your life. It may be to do with relationships, finances, work, health, well-being. So bringing something to mind, let yourself think about this for a few seconds. Take a couple of deep breaths, bringing your attention down into your body, noticing the feelings you have about this, the emotions, body sensations, and notice what's dominating. Usually an issue has several aspects. So in this we're going to pick one aspect, and the best aspect to pick usually is the one that's on top. What's the dominant feeling or thoughts about this issue? And so again, bring your attention down into your body and focus on your breathing. If you wish, you can let your mouth open a little, not quite close your mouth. This slows down the thoughts a bit. And so just breathe through whatever you notice going on in your body, whatever you notice you're feeling. And whatever's going on in you, as you're breathing into this, allow it to do whatever it needs to do. It might get bigger, or you might notice a certain sensation in your body, an energy or a feeling, or images in your mind, or perhaps even memories may come up. Again, just keep breathing into whatever it is you're feeling. And if your mind gets caught up in this, just notice your reaction to what's going on in your mind. So as you're observing your body, your breathing, the feelings, distancing yourself a little from the mind, you're slowly beginning to step back a little and observe everything that's going on within you. Although you're in the midst of this experiencing all that you're experiencing, have the thought that a small part of you is stepping back a little, observing this. So whatever it is that's going on in your mind and your body, ask yourself, what would a person have to believe in order for this to happen, in order for me to feel like this or have these recurrent thoughts? In order for what's happening in my life to occur, what belief would I have to have about the world in relation to this issue? A belief doesn't have to come to mind right away. Just let these questions be there. And continue to breathe into everything you're experiencing. But now feel as if you're expanding that even more. Whatever it is you're feeling, whatever's going on, imagine that you're in the centre of it and sinking through or beginning to sink through the layers, all the aspects of this issue. And as you feel as if you're at the centre of it, sinking through layers, you're also aware of the person, the part of you that's observing this, that's directing this process. And in this space that you're occupying in your room, there's layer upon layer upon layer of self. And as noted in the last post on quantum reality, or recreating our reality, we're flickering in and out of the quantum field several times a second, stepping from this supposedly 3D world into the world of infinite possibility of 0 point energy. And you can expand upon that. Imagine that wherever you think you are right now, your consciousness, your attention is expanding further and further out, or deeper and deeper in. And right now in this space, call forth your higher self, or your guides, or whoever else you wish to call forth from the higher realms. But you're calling forth the aspect of self that's at the highest point of consciousness you can contact at this moment. And then ask this higher consciousness and the help that's with you now, or command that all aspects of this part of this issue are here with you right now in present moment time. Thoughts, feelings, programming, even deep, subtle programming, beliefs, imprints that you've absorbed from your culture, your family, collective unconsciousness, the genetic imprints going back generations, past lives, parallel lives, all aspects of self. You're calling back or recalling into this moment every single aspect of this issue. And have the intention that a part of you is witnessing all of this right now in absolute truth. And as you're expanding out into this expanded consciousness, you're allowing space in your being, in your body, your mind, your earthly body, for more and more light to come in. So see that light flooding your body right now, surrounding every cell, every particle of your being, permeating every particle of your being, filling your entire field. All the places in your energy field where old energy may have been stored, related to this issue. And now simply surrender every aspect of what's here right now, of this aspect of the issue you began with. Surrender it to the light. Surrender it to your guides, higher self, higher realms. State the intention that all of this is dissolving, being consumed by the light. And so now, knowing that whatever can be released in this moment is released. And if this particular aspect of your issue comes up again, sometimes it's merely mental habits and you can release that in the moment. If it becomes stickier again, this is simply because there are other aspects not yet seen or that need to be explored further consciously. But know that something will have been released during this exercise that you can revisit as many times as you need. And now thinking back to that flickering in and out of the quantum field, knowing that whatever you go into it with, you come out with the same. But this time you went into the field with the intention to release something. You've released it, and now have an even deeper, stronger intention that you're going to take in something higher, the opposite of what you've released. So how would you like to feel, think, or be instead? And state that as an intention. And again, asking the higher aspects of self, your guides, your team in the higher realms for help. Ask that now, with this positive aspect you're calling forth, that all you need will be given to you, downloaded into you if you like. So ask that the being, the feeling, the teaching, the reality and the truth of this new way of being flood your entire body, your mind and your field now. And whatever it is you've asked for, state this. I am this, or I am, and state how it is you would like to be or feel. Or whatever wording is right for you. So on your next in-breath, as you breathe in deeply, say this statement to yourself. On your next outward breath, repeat this statement. And now what would it look like to be this way, to feel this, or to have this altered inner reality in your life? And however that will affect your outer reality. Visualize this. And as you're visualizing this, what you'd be doing, how you would be doing it, who you'd be interacting with, how you would be. Make this all a little bit more vivid, more colourful, more rich. And again affirm, I am this. I am this. Allow it to sink deeply into your being, knowing that you have made space for it. Allow the extra light in your being to amplify this. And so now you're going to gently and slowly bring yourself back to normal waking awareness. And as you slowly bring yourself back to the room, have the thought that you're bringing all of this back with you, all the positivity, this new way of being is anchored deep within you, and you're bringing it all the way back to the present moment, in the here and now, in this room where you're sitting. And as you take a couple of deep breaths in and out again, just being aware of your body, being aware of what you're sitting on, being aware of your feet and your hands wherever they're resting, the weight of them. You may wish to move your feet and your hands, just bringing yourself back. Become aware of any sounds in the room or outside of the room, and using all of this to bring you all the way back to normal waking awareness, where you may wish to write down this affirmation, this statement about your new way of being. And whenever you find yourself feeling in any way negative about the issue you started with, breathe into the feelings, allow them to flow through you, and observing any thoughts that arise, just allow those thoughts to be there and drift away. And then taking a deep breath, repeat your affirmation to yourself. Allow that affirmation to sink in, becoming part of your inner landscape and gradually affecting your outer reality, your outer life, bringing all that you desire right now into your life, into your being now.